Suwon may not be the first city that comes to mind when you think of Korea, but it should be. Just an hour south of Seoul by subway or bus, Suwon blends history, culture, and modern life in a way that feels both grand and approachable. Known as the city of filial piety, Suwon is home to UNESCO-listed Hwaseong Fortress, lively traditional markets, delicious fried chicken, and even some unexpected stories from modern history. In this video, I'll guide you through the very best things to do in Suwon and nearby, along with practical tips to make the most of your trip. Let's start with the obvious, the main historical attraction of Suwon, the impressive Hwaseong Fortress, witness of grandeur, danger, victories, and defeat. The highlight of Suwon is its fortress, Hwaseong, built in the late 18th century by King Jongjo. The walls stretch for nearly 6 kilometers, protecting both the royal palace and the town within. You can explore the fortress in two ways, a relaxed flat route or a more active hiking path. Let's start with the easy option. Begin at Changmyeongmun Gate, the eastern entrance that once welcomed traders and travelers. Today, families gather here, and you can also try the flying Suwon hot air balloon, which rises above the city for sweeping views.
Hey, we just arrived at Suwon Fortress. It's a UNESCO site, and the last 10 kilometers were a little bit of a challenge. It was like up and down, and I almost gave up, but here we are. It's a beautiful, beautiful day over here.
Next, stop at the Yeonmundae Tourist Center, originally a military training ground where soldiers practiced archery. Visitors can try traditional archery here. Tickets are inexpensive and staff provides simple instructions. Continue to Dongjangdae, once a command post used to direct soldiers. From here, follow the path to Dongbukpru, one of the small guard pavilions used for watch duty. Today, they serve as peaceful resting places with views over the town. Further along, you'll reach Dongbukgangnu Pavilion, once an observation platform for commanders. It overlooks a pond that doubled as a water source for the fortress. Descend through Bukamun Gate, a northern water gate, and you'll find locals picnicking by the water. A little further is Buksumun, the north floodgate that controlled Suwon's water supply. Today, it's one of the most photogenic spots, with bridges and reflections perfect for photos. Take a break for lunch at one of Suwon's cozy restaurants, famous for dishes like galbi, then enjoy coffee at a cafe along the stream. Back on the wall, head to Yanganmun Gate, the northern main gate. Once the strongest gate, it now leads into Suwon's bustling coffee street, popular in the evenings. Nearby are Bukporu and Bukdeoporu, defensive turrets where soldiers once stood guard. Continue to Sobukgongsimdan Tower, an elevated command post used for beacon fires, and the easy tour at Hwasumun Gate, the western gate that linked Suwon to trade routes toward the Yellow Sea. It's especially striking at sunset. Lots of young people hang out in this part of the fortress, especially late afternoon and at sunset, so you will find lots of couples hanging out in coffee shops, having dinner, or casually walking beside the wall. Definitely a place to be. If you're up for a workout, begin at Paodalmun Gate, the southern gate that monitored merchants entering the city. From here, climb to the Hongnanpa-song Memorial. Continue to Sonamdangno and Sonamamun, passages that let troops move quickly while staying shielded. Next is the Bell of Hyowon, honoring King Jongjo's father. At Sojangdae, the fortress' highest point, generals once oversaw drills and spotted threats. Visit in the morning or late afternoon for the best light. Not far away is Sonodi, a beacon platform that sends smoke and fire signals. Then stop at Soporu Pavilion, where soldiers once stored weapons. Today, it's a peaceful resting spot. The path continues to Sobukgangnu Pavilion, which doubled as an observation deck and rest spot for commanders. Stay for sunset and watch the city glow. Finally, return to Hwaseong Gate and Sobukgong Simdan, once vital for communication and trade. The walls are open 24/7, but daylight visits are safest. Would you prefer the relaxed fortress walk with pavilions and picnic spots, or the hiking route with sweeping city views? Share your choice in the comments below. Suwon is not just the fortress, there are plenty of other experiences in the city. A must-do is Suwon Market, famous across Korea for its fried chicken. Decades ago, vendors began selling crispy chicken here, and the tradition grew into an entire street. Order a plate, pair it with Korean beer, and you'll understand why Suwon is known nationwide for this dish. Did you know Suwon has a royal palace too? Before visiting it, stroll around the area where you can find many cool coffee shops, restaurants with delicious food, and some shops to find local craft goods and souvenirs. The best part of every trip is to go off the planned itinerary and discover something that's not on your to-do list. This area is perfect for this, so spend some time and discover some hidden gems that only locals know about. Nestled within Hwaseong Fortress, you'll find Hwaseong Haenggung Palace, a significant royal site with rich history and cultural life. Built between 1789 and 1796 by King Jeongjo, Haenggung served as a traveling palace, a temporary royal residence, when the king visited the tomb of his father, Crown Prince Sado in Suwon. It was the largest and most sophisticated secondary palace of its kind, serving both ceremonial and administrative purposes. When the king wasn't in residence, the building functioned as the local government office. The palace hosted grand events such as the Jincheonyeon Banquet, a 60th birthday celebration honoring Lady Hee-kyung. Across King Jeongjo's 10-year reign, he visited his father's tomb 13 times, each visit centered around the palace and accompanied by ceremonies and ritual observances. Later kings Sunjo, Honjong, and Gojong continued to use the palace, particularly Hwaryongjeon, a building added by Sunjo in 1801 to enshrine Jeongjo's portrait. During the Japanese occupation, many palace buildings were destroyed to make room for schools and hospitals. Starting in the 1990s, dedicated restoration efforts guided by historical records like the Hwaseong Songyok Wigwe brought the palace and surrounding buildings back to life. The restored site reopened to visitors in 2003. If you do a short detour from the central area in spring, you will find Soho Lake bursting into color with azaleas. Originally built as a reservoir, it is now one of Suwon's favorite leisure areas. Families stroll, joggers exercise, and older residents gather to socialize. Festivals and flower events make it a cultural hub as well as a scenic retreat. This could be a totally local experience, as very few tourists venture out in this part of the city.
I'm in Suwon, and it's a beautiful azalea place with so much color in it. I love this season. So beautiful.
For a modern contrast, head to Suwon Starfield Mall, home to a viral library with towering bookshelves. It's a hotspot for book lovers and Instagram fans alike. Note that the library is not on the ground floor, so you have to go to floor 4 to experience it. While Starfield Library in Seoul spreads across 2 floors, the one in Suwon is 4 floors high and super impressive. There's so much to do in this huge shopping mall, so make sure to plan a couple of hours so you can properly explore. If you're planning a full day in Suwon, you can easily combine fortress exploration with nearby attractions. Or, if you prefer a slower pace, set aside another day to enjoy these destinations in more depth. This open-air museum recreates daily life during the Joseon dynasty. More than 200 traditional houses have been relocated or reconstructed, offering an immersive look at Korea's past. Visitors can watch craft demonstrations, see costume performers reenact historical scenes, and enjoy horseback martial arts shows. Seasonal festivals add even more color. Take the shuttle bus from Suwon Station, which goes directly to the village. As Korea's largest theme park, Everland is the must visit for thrill seekers and families. The park is divided into themed zones, from the adrenaline-pumping T-Express wooden roller coaster to family-friendly rides in Magic Land. Its seasonal festivals are a highlight: cherry blossoms in spring, the Rose Festival in summer, and Halloween and Christmas parades in autumn and winter. Buy tickets online in advance to save time and money, and use the shuttle bus from Suwon for easy access.
Hey, beautiful people, I'm in Everland. It's my first time after 6 years of living in Korea, and I'm really enjoying it. So a lot of things that you can do.
For a quieter outing, head to Wonga Temple in Yongin. This Buddhist temple is famous for its massive reclining Buddha statue, the largest of its kind in Korea. Visitors can stroll through peaceful grounds filled with smaller stone carvings and pagodas, making it a refreshing escape from city life. It's especially beautiful during autumn when the temple is surrounded by colorful foliage. Would you spend a day exploring Suwon's famous fortress? Or extend further and visit Everland and Korean folk village? What will make you visit Suwon? Leave a comment. Getting to Suwon is simple and flexible. By metro, take Seoul Metro Line 1, which connects directly to Suwon Station in about 60 minutes from central Seoul. By train, ITX and KTX services from Seoul Station cut the trip to around 25 to 30 minutes. This is the fastest and most comfortable option. By bus, express buses depart frequently from Gangnam and other major hubs, taking roughly 40 to 50 minutes depending on traffic. Each option is affordable, with metro fares starting from just a few thousand won. This easy access makes Suwon one of the most convenient day trips from Seoul. That wraps up the best things to do in Suwon. From fortress walks and royal palaces to fried chicken streets and peaceful lakes, Suwon blends history and daily Korean life in a way that leaves a lasting impression. If you enjoyed this guide, subscribe so you don't miss my next travel explorations across Korea and beyond. See you in the next video.